All right, so every time you bring a patient into the clinic, you're going to ask them a few questions for the subjective part of the SOAP. So you want to ask them about their pain scale. You want to know their current pain, their highest pain since their last visit, and the lowest pain they've had since their last visit, and any follow-up questions about that. You also want to double check how they're doing with their home exercise program, if any exercises are giving them difficulty or they feel are really working well, things like that, and if they're doing it, actually.
Another good thing to do is to look at the subjective note from their last visit to see if there's anything you should follow up on, and that's often a good way to start the conversation. It's also important to ask good open-ended questions instead of yes or no questions to get them talking, especially if there are patients that are a little reluctant to give information about how they're doing. A lot of times they'll just tell you it's good or it's the same, and in those instances it's good to keep asking them questions, but you also don't want to be overbearing and keep going after it and asking them a lot of questions and annoying them. But try to get as much information as you can to write a good note. When you're asking the questions, you want to ask questions that get them to describe how they're feeling and not just, they can't just answer with a yes or no. You also want to make sure that when you're writing their note, you're not writing down everything that they said, especially if they're giving long explanations. You want the note to be full of information, but concise.
Okay, cool. This is how you take a subjective as an aid. This is our patient, McKenna, who has back pain. So how was your weekend? How was the fishing trip that you went on?
It was great.
It was great?
Yep.
Good. How did your back hold up?
It was good. I was sitting most of the time.
Yeah?
So.
Did you catch anything?
No.
Nothing?
Nothing.
And it was still a good trip?
Yep.
Okay, that's awesome.
Alright.
Yeah? Things feeling okay?
Not as good as they have been.
Okay. Since last time you were here, what has been the high and the low of your pain on that 0 to 10 point scale?
I would say my high is maybe like a 5, 6-ish.
Okay. And how often does it get up to that 5 or 6?
It only really gets up to there when I'm slouching over, have bad posture, or when I'm standing on my feet for too long.
Okay. Are there times where it's less intense than the 5 or 6? What is it at its best?
Yeah, at its best it'd probably be 2. Like I still notice pain, but it's not as strong.
Okay. And where are you at right now as far as pain goes?
I would say maybe a 3.
Okay, 3. Good. Did the physical therapist give you exercises to be doing at home?
Yeah.
How have those been going?
They're good. I have a couple questions though.
Okay. Are there questions that I can help you with, or are these questions that you'd like to ask the physical therapist?
Yeah, it's just like with how many reps I'm supposed to do with clamshells, do you know?
Okay. Yeah, we can review that today. Anything else that you want to talk to the therapist about?
No.
No? Okay. Good. Well, sit tight and we'll be back.